My name is Alaina Moore, and I attend the contemporary service on Sundays, and I have been going here since 2021. I feel like I knew about Jesus when I was 14, but I truly did not allow him to take the reins and save me until I was 21. Growing up, I had a really traumatic childhood, and which led about the age of 14 to 18, I felt really, really numb, I think from how traumatic that childhood was. And since that childhood, I was looking for love in every single wrong place that you would look for love. And I tried to fill the emptiness with every single thing you could name, ever. And I remember during that time of like that 4-year span where I could feel nothing, I just kept praying to God, because I would have these random encounters with him, and I just kept praying to him, and I was like, I feel so lonely and I feel so numb. And I got to the point where I was like, just let me feel anything. Anything is better than hollowness. And the day after my 18th birthday, my birth father completely abandoned me. He wanted nothing to do with me. He told me I was worthless. He told me I was never going to get anywhere in my life. He told me that I was never going to get better. And poof, thin air, gone. And but I was not numb anymore. I had shattered completely, emotionally, physically, spiritually, everything. But I wasn't numb anymore. And then I would say up until my walk to Emmaus that I went on when I was 21, I had a very, very hard time of processing my emotions and what life looked like for me and my relationship with Christ looked like after that. Because he answered my prayer. I mean, he let me feel something. I mean, granted, it's not like he did that to hurt me. But when I went on the walk to Emmaus, there was a talk on prevenient grace. And I think everyone who's gone on the walk kind of has one that resonates with them. This talk, I remember when it was being given, it was like, I don't want to say a revelation, it was like a physical sensation. It was like because prevenient grace is the concept of like God courting you, of God wooing you, of constantly chasing after a relationship with you. And it was like this revelation that he gave to me, and it was like all these moments had flashed before my eyes of when I felt completely empty, when I felt completely alone. I literally remember sitting there as like this physical sensation. It was like my lungs were just like filled. It was just a complete new perspective on everything. And then after that, learning what my relationship looks like with him, but also knowing that knowledge of like, it's okay to be vulnerable with him, and knowing who he is and diving into who he is. And that this is not a father who, both end of the spectrums, never forced his love upon me and never abandoned me either. And he was gently waiting for me to allow him into my life to take over the role of being a fatherly figure. And so to answer the question, what does my faith mean to me? I would probably say my faith is my new life. I mean, it's my relationship with a Heavenly Father. It's my relationship with my Father, the person who made me. So I'm currently leading worship for the kids, the high school kids on Wednesday nights, and I adore those children with my whole heart. And then on Monday nights, I go to a Bible study with my friend group, and we have very long yap sessions, but we love our Bible study. I also am a leader in the high school group, so I go to all the events, I do all the small groups with them, I talk with all the kids. So yeah, That is what I am currently doing about it. And telling everyone that will listen that there is a loving God who can take over the role of being a father.